I'm Bill Hinton. I'm the new Vice President of Camping Services for YMCA Camp Santa Maria. And I have a long camping history. I started out going to overnight camp when I was 8 years old. But I started Y camping right after college. I was the program director at YMCA Camp Classen in Oklahoma. Then I went down to Texas and was the executive director at YMCA Camp Flaming Arrow for 10 years. And then most recently, I was the executive director at YMCA Camp Manitoulin, just south of Grand Rapids, Michigan. And I'm really excited about being part of this team. The intentional character development of caring, honesty, respect, and responsibility, and how we weave it into everything that we do. And so it's this unintentional learning that happens. And it's an amazing thing when you see it happen at camp. The other thing that is really neat is we have this intense time where you form these very wonderful memories. And so when you're 30 years old or 65 years old, you can still remember that feeling of when you were at camp and you're around the campfire or doing archery or, any of those things. And it's just a really special thing. When campers are finished with their session at camp, I want them to come away with more friends than they had. And I want them to be better people. I want them to have learned something that makes them a better person at home or at school and away from camp. And I also want them to know that camp is one of those safe places that they can truly be their own self, and that they have that place in the world that could help them find more places in the world because they know what that feeling is like. YMCA camp has always been a safe place in every sense of the word. And this is just one more of those safes. And so because of the protocols, camp isn't gonna look exactly the same as it was. We have to change the schedule and do cohorts. But the essence and the spirit of camp will be the same. And so we're still gonna be able to make those trips and get outdoors and make new friends and have fun. And that's really what our children need. There's something to be said that I'm a seasoned camp director. I've been in the business for a really long time. And so in these times of uncertainty, there's some certainty that is around my leadership. I have 3 children, and so I send my children to camp. I send them to camps not from the director so that they can have that camp experience without dad being the camp director. But so I think that much about camp, that, and the benefits of that. Though I'm a new director, there's still gonna be some familiar faces at camp. Jake and Ian are going to be there. We've got some leadership staff coming back. We have some new counselors and some returning counselors, and that's really exciting. And it's not like it's just me that's new. We've got all sorts of. We have some good new fresh ideas, and we have some of those old traditions too. And we're going to merge those into a great experience.